Hi everyone, I just wanted to do a little update and let you know this is Wednesday, June 9th. Today Joe did have his surgery on his Achilles tendon. Everything went great. He just has the restriction of no weight bearing on it for 4 to 6 weeks. He is in some pain right now since the surgery, which is to be expected, but he is resting on the couch watching some YouTube, getting caught up on all our shows. Thank you to everyone for your prayers and your concerns. Just wanted to catch up with everyone, let them know what's going on. I'm out watering our garden right now. Even though it rained yesterday, it's been so hot that these raised beds dry out very quickly. I'll do a little turnaround and let you see our plants. So from this view, you can see how big the tomato plants have gotten and clearly see the tomatoes right now. There are tomatoes everywhere you look. I probably better move my hose here. There, I think these are some Romas over here. I'm getting all kinds of them. I'm seeing all kinds of little cucumbers. I just need to start keeping a good eye in here for any that get big enough to be picked. There's one getting fairly big there. Still a baby though. There should be some in here though that are getting bigger than that because I've seen them quite a while ago. This vine is so thick it's hard to see the cucumbers. And then over here are our peppers. These are getting a little wilty from the sun. I'll be watering those in just a little bit. But we've got a pretty good sized pepper going on here and lots of smaller ones coming on. I'm seeing peppers everywhere now and tons of cherry tomatoes. I'm very anxious for those to get ripe. And as you can see, the cantaloupe vines have gone wild. Oh, I see a little, oh, I thought that was a woolly worm on it. Oh, it's just a bud off of something, I think. I haven't looked in there to see if there's any melons set on yet. We also have some more peppers coming on over here, and then over there's our other little raised bed with some more of the like Roma type tomatoes and some more pepper plants. We're going to have a lot of tomatoes. I'm getting excited for our first harvest. I was looking at these cucumbers a little more closely and I found some that were bigger, but I'm sure they weren't big enough yet. So I pulled this out to see how I know when they're ready, and it says they will drop from the vines when they're ripe. So good to know. I'm going to, if you can see that, I'm going to have to keep an eye on the ground underneath them for any ripe ones. I see some that have fallen off, but they're tiny, so I'm guessing they didn't get pollinated maybe. We'll keep an eye on those. Right now I'm watering the cantaloupes over here and the peppers that are in this one. Gardening is such a rewarding hobby.
Hi folks, and welcome to our daily view. Dad was having an ankle fixed, and now we're on our way to Barattas for lunch.
Yes, Joe's at home resting and Craig's needing to get out of the house, so he wanted to come to Barattas for lunch. One of his favorites, and of course, he's getting lasagna. This is the lunch menu. And this is the entrees on this side. I'm thinking about the meatball sandwich. They have some good lunch specials. Today, their special today is a brisket sandwich, but I think I'm leaning toward the meatball sandwich. This restaurant does have more rooms, but Craig and I always sit in the bar area, and the reason for that is this is the one area where he can get Wi-Fi. And that is the sole. Plus, we really like the waitress that's down here. She is super nice. She always remembers us. She likes to tease Craig, and he likes her. You always get great service here. Do you remember?
Guy.
Craig's looking at my shirt. Do you remember this? Where this came from?
From Omaha?
No, this came from the Danish windmill.
Yep. Are we doing a who guy?
I'll turn around so you can see the shirt. There it is. Would you want to go back and visit the Danish windmill?
Because they have good stuff?
Would you like to go back there?
Nope.
Nope. That wasn't the most thrilling for you, was it? Where would you like to go?
Omaha.
Back to Omaha. We had a good time there.
Next time in Omaha, let's go in for breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
Craig got a salad with his lasagna. He's very excited about. That's one of the things he asked me about when we sat down, was if he was going to get a salad. And he gave me all of the things that he doesn't want. And every meal starts with this wonderful focaccia bread. So, so good. How's your salad, buddy? How's your salad, Craig?
Good.
David Davison wanted to know, what do you think about Foghorn Leghorn?
He's a southern loudmouth rooster. I say now, boy.
What's your favorite episode with Foghorn Leghorn?
Growing Pains with Sylvester and Barnyard Dog and Henry Hawk.
Who did the voices?
Mel Blanc.
Did he do Foghorn Leghorn too?
Yeah.
I like the one, isn't he in the one where that chicken thinks little chicken says he's a chicken hawk?
Yeah.
You're a chicken and I'm a chicken hawk.
You're a chicken. I'm a chicken hawk.
I love that one. My dad, your grandpa Gruber, he used to love Foghorn Leghorn. He was his favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you wanted to stew.
Here's Craig's lunch lasagna. Now that's a big serving of lasagna for lunch. Holy mackerel. And this is my meatball sandwich. I love that they serve it with a side of marinara. It's very hot. Here's a little cross section with a nice cheese stretch, I tell you. It is absolutely fabulous. They make their own meatballs here. It's so good. My meatball sandwich is absolutely delicious. In fact, I'm going to go as far as to say this is the best meatball sandwich in Des Moines at the very least. It is so good. Homemade meatballs, their sauce is like perfection. It's just a really good sandwich, and it's very big. I have a lot of it left to take home with me. And of course, Craig loves the lasagna here. Can you give me a review?
Barattas is the best place to be. The lasagna is delicious. The waitress is nice. I give it 2 thumbs up, 5 stars, and the Craigie Vibers seal approval.
I totally agree. Lunch was wonderful. We're going to stop in at Hope Ministries Thrift and see what we can find. Oh, they've brought back sales. 50% off of white tags. They haven't had a sale for a long time. Well, anyway, that I know of. Oh, that's a cute little bird there, isn't it? I like the yellow mirror. The bird is $3.99. This looks like some vintage items. Look at these McDonald's trays. Miss America Barbie. Oh, these McDonald's plates are cute too. We probably had these at one time. I always like to look at the rack of things people have tried on and put back. There's a whole collection of Coke items. All kinds of things. Someone must have donated their collection. I remember I had these. I got these for a wedding present from my cousin, Roger. I'm trying to remember what they're called. Are they called Vision? Yes. I was so excited about those pans. That would have been in 1986. This is a cute mug. 97 cents. Oh, look at that. It's Pepe Le Pew. I feel like they have a lot of stuff today. Look at this Ronald McDonald doll. It's a Raggedy Ann with a purple gorilla on. Is it? Yeah, it is Raggedy Ann. It's just the face doesn't look so much like Raggedy Ann. It looks kind of scary, actually. These kings. Reminds me of Burger King. Medieval court. We did not find much. We actually didn't find anything at the thrift store that we needed. So on to Walmart. I'll catch up with Craig here. Woo! Is there anything you see something you want? What would you like, Craig?
Nacho cheese flavor.
Okay. And you get some Quest chips. Okay. Let's see. Let's go over. I think what Dad wants is right next to here. Trying to find some low carb things. I think they moved things around a little bit here. It used to be over here. Oh yeah, here's like the Ensure and everything. So I think we're getting close. We'll see. Unless they've moved it to another part of the store. Well, they're not there. I'll have to keep looking. Oh, look. It's back to school. Not that I have to worry about that, but whenever you see the back to school stuff go up, you know that summer is on its way out. I have some new stuff in the Quest line that I've never seen before. But I don't think this is what Joe wants. He always liked the Adkins brand, if I remember right. I have all of these summer items on clearance right now. Some really pretty dishes, which I don't need any, but if I did. Well, these are plastic. I like plastic dishes because they're light. I like these. They're not good if you want to warm something up, but they're really good to use for eating out of. I like the blue the most, but I don't see any blue bowls, unfortunately. Let's look at this salad bowl. It's marked down to $11. How much were the plates? I didn't even look. These are marked down to $2.50 each. There's a pretty picture, which it looks like is, this one is $7. The green is more expensive for some reason. The gray one says it's $5. The green, of course, is much prettier. This would look pretty with some flowers in it. All sorts of stuff over here. These must be little lanterns. Those are super cute. I don't think those are on clearance, though. I think they're $16 each. Craig, is there anything you want to get while we're here?
More chicken patties.
Okay, we can do that. Oh, here's like a silverware caddy. This is only $5. I do like that. This pretty bowl is $10. I finally found the right aisle. So yes, down here, this is what Joe likes. The Atkins. These are one of the things he likes for a snack, so we'll grab a couple of those. I bet he would like these, the coconut chocolate bar. Now, this back to school was fun when Stephanie was in school because we always had so much fun picking out a new backpack and folders. But then when you have boys, they just don't really care about it. Anyway, mine didn't. They just used the same backpack as the year before. This way, buddy.
What was it?
Lots of 4th of July items in this clearance aisle. If you like to stock up for the next year. There's some of the bunting things, but it looks like they're not in the best of shape. All right, Craig couldn't wait. He went on to the DVD aisle, so now I have to track him down in here. I see the DVDs, so This shouldn't be too hard. There he is. See anything interesting over here?
Nope.
Nope.
Indiana Jones.
Have you ever watched that movie?
Yeah.
Have you watched all of the Indiana Jones movies? Show them what you're getting today.
Indiana Jones.
Oh, it's the whole movie collection, so you have all of them.
Yeah.
Who's in Indiana Jones?
He's a hero played by Harrison Ford.
Harrison. I do love Harrison Ford.
Snakes. Why'd it have to be snakes, Mon?
I was wondering if Walmart still did 1 hour prints. Good to know. I need to print off some pictures. I tend to never print them off. They're just all in my phone or on the cloud. We do have them. They come up on our TV through Amazon and on our Amazon Alexa. So that's nice. These are so cute. I'm buying these for Colby. $8.98. 3T. Well, I bet I could wash them and they'll shrink enough to wear in the next year anyway. Have to get them. They're just too cute. These are also cute. The pig and the duck. Oh, I love these. 0 to 3 months. These would be perfect for our next granddaughter, wouldn't they? I think I'm going to get these. Craig decided when we got over to the grocery part that he wanted a different DVD. I can't think. Night Stalker. I think that's it. So he took back the Indiana Jones and he's coming back with what I think is the Night Stalker DVD. We'll find out for real when he gets here. He's feeling rather independent today. Let's see. What is it? Night Gallery. Oh, that's what it is. Night Gallery. What's the name of the guy in Night Gallery?
Rod Sterling of the Twilight Zone.
Ah, did we look at this before? I may have shown this before. But Orange Cream Pop Captain Crunch. I don't know about that. I don't think that sounds good. And of course we have to check out the yogurt while we're here. I'm looking for the marshmallow. Would you grab me 2 more of the toasted marshmallow? I think this has become our very favorite. I think I am going to also grab Joe some of the chicken breast. I think that's what he likes. I think this is it right here. Rotisserie chicken breast. And then I need the cheese sticks he likes to put in. This is one of Joe's other low-carb snacks he likes. In fact, he likes to wrap that chicken breast around these, and that's his snack. Sometimes it's his lunch. Craig said he needs some more chicken patties, and Joe also wanted me to get some bacon, so I'm going to have to find that. First for the chicken patties. You see them? Now, the last time we got the spicy ones, did you like the regular better or the spicy? Yeah, I think the spicy ones have better flavor. Did you find them? All right. You know what? Also, I'm going to see if they have any keto buns. Oh, you just got the regular ones. You didn't like the spicy?
I like the spicy.
Oh, okay. Okay. I found some keto buns that are pretty decent.
Where do you steal thin buns for?
Well, I could make hamburgers, or Dad could have a chicken patty on one of those keto buns, or you can.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Craig found the spicy chicken patties too. All right. We're set with that. Now we just have to find where the bacon is. Let's see. I would think it's around here, not far. Because this is the pork. Unless they've moved them. All right, so the bacon has been moved to the opposite end of the store where it used to be. No wonder I was having so much trouble finding it. There's this kind. Oh, let me see. That package doesn't look too bad. All right. I get some bacon. What'd you find, Craig?
Air fresheners for my bathroom.
Okay, strawberry. Nice. One of Joe's other requests is eggs. He loves scrambled eggs. So we'll pick up a carton of eggs. How much are eggs now? $3.42 for the jumbo. And they also have some bacon over here. I was wondering the difference between, wow, bacon is so expensive now. Definitely the Walmart brand is considerably cheaper for $4.88. Yeah, I think we're just going to stick with the Walmart brand. And I'll splurge and buy him one package of the $10.88 Right Brown bacon, because this is his ultimate favorite bacon.
Cinderella. Once upon a time, a girl called Cinderella lived with her stepmother and two ugly stepsisters. Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters were cruel. They made her do all the work around the house while they did nothing. Cinderella was the name they gave her because she slept among the cinders and ashes by the fire. Cinderella dressed in rags and clogs, while the ugly stepsisters wore beautiful dresses. One day, the girls each received an invitation to the handsome prince's ball. Cinderella was thrilled to hear about the ball, but her stepmother said, "You are not allowed to go to the ball, Cinderella. But you will have to help your stepsisters. Get ready." The day of the ball came, and the ugly stepsisters were getting dressed. "Fetch me this, Cinderella! Fetch me that, Cinderella!" the ugly stepsister said. Cinderella wished she could go to the ball with them. She felt very sad and started to cry. After they left, Cinderella continued to cry, but then something magical happened. Cinderella's fairy godmother appeared. "Don't cry, Cinderella. You shall go to the ball," she said. "Fetch me a pumpkin from the garden, 2 white mice from the cellar, and a rat from the yard." Cinderella found them all and placed them on the ground. The fairy godmother waved her magic wand. In an instant, the pumpkin became a glittering carriage, the mice 2 magnificent horses, and the rat a finely dressed coachman. Then, with a touch of her wand, the fairy godmother turned Cinderella's rags into a ball gown fit for a princess. Her wooden clogs became the daintiest of glass slippers, and Cinderella was ready to go to the ball. "Enjoy the ball, Cinderella, but you must be home before the clock strikes 12, because the spell will be broken at midnight," warned the fairy godmother. When Cinderella arrived at the ball, she looked so beautiful that her ugly stepsisters did not recognize her. Everyone wondered who this lovely young girl was. The handsome prince danced every single dance with her, and Cinderella had never been so happy. But soon it would be 12 o'clock. As the clock began to chime, Cinderella remembered what the fairy godmother had said, and she ran quickly from the room. The handsome prince ran after her, but all he found was a glass slipper. As she ran into the distance, Cinderella's ball gown turned back to her rags, and her carriage became the pumpkin again. The white mice scurried back to the cellar, and the rat followed them home to the yard. The morning after the ball, the handsome prince was determined to find the girl whose foot the glass slipper fit. He did not know her name, but he knew he loved her. He was going to visit every house in the land in search of his princess. He searched far and wide without any success, until finally he came to Cinderella's home. The ugly stepsisters each tried on the glass slipper. They pushed and pushed their toes into the dainty shoe, but their feet were much too big. "Do you have another daughter?" The handsome prince asked Cinderella's stepsister. "You mean Cinderella?" "Ha! Ha! 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 Ha!" laughed the ugly stepsisters. "But she only wear wooden clogs." Cinderella was called in from the kitchen. She put the glass slipper on her foot, and it fit her perfectly. "At last I found my princess," said the handsome prince. The handsome prince whisked back Cinderella back to her palace, where they lived happily ever after. And the ugly stepsisters, they were green with envy. The end. Well, so long, folks. Keep on having a great day.